Today we are enjoying nature at the Wellfield Botanic Gardens over in Elkhart, and I have with us Eric. Eric, thank you so much for joining us today.
Sure.
You guys, if you can't hear it yet behind us, you'll hear it while we're talking, but there's a lot of construction going on.
There is a lot of construction going on. This is our new Visitor Center expansion project, which includes a 12,000 square foot visitor center, a pavilion that will be great for open air concerts. We'll have cover for 300 people, events and different receptions and things like that. Of course, one thing, if you've ever been to Wellfield before, you know we need more parking.
Yes.
And so
yes, this is great.
We will have a real parking lot. And for those of you who'd been here before, you might notice that this is where the cottage used to be. And now the cottage is relocated as a part of this project.
Okay, so this is all figured out.
This is the cottage, and
temporary cottage?
This has been relocated about 150 feet, not very far. But of course, we're in Elkhart County. This is we're in the RV and manufactured home capital of the world. So why would it not be a manufactured home? It was literally lifted, a new foundation was created, they lifted it up.
It's literally the exact same building.
It's literally the same building that was lifted and moved at a 3-point turn and put into place.
See, I love
it's
that.
super cool.
So you guys are going to be expanding the space here.
Yes.
What does that mean for the gardens themselves?
So this is part of our greater sustainability and also the ability to do our mission better.
Okay.
One of the things that we have lacked is indoor space and the ability to have events throughout the year. We rely a lot of we have a lot of weddings and receptions and other community events that during the winter months, October, November, December, January, February, March, and April.
Depending
on the weather.
Maybe even May.
That's right. And so during those times, we have always had to send folks to somewhere else, another lovely location. And now we will have that lovely location, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to show you the inside.
So what are the things that you're looking to include in the visitor center?
Yeah, so within the visitor center, we have an event space that will be suitable for up to a little over 200 guests seated for a dinner or a banquet. We are going to have a little staff suite. So this is very minimal. This is not meant to be an administrative center. It's just the staff that are associated with this building and our programs. We're going to have a really nice kitchen that we can use for catering.
Oh, nice.
Of course, more restrooms,
Love it.
a little gift shop, a little grab-and-go cafe,
nice.
and one of the best views that you'll ever see in this area. And it brings you all the way through. So this is really less about the building itself, and it's more about the experience of coming to Wellfield Botanic Gardens. We were reminded when we were designing this that we are a garden, and we want to make sure and bring the outside in through a lot of the features that you'll see.
Some plants indoors as well too.
Probably no plants, but you will be able to see them because there's so much glass. And we'll even see, I think from the entry, you'll literally be able to see through the entire building. So when someone pulls into the parking lot and they are approaching our visitor center, they will actually be able to see all the way through the garden.
Oh, I love that.
We have this beautiful new boardwalk that will take you across, but it's a fantastic space. And of course the pavilion, of course more restrooms, a green room for whether it's brides or concerts and things like that. It's got storage for the furniture that we'll have out here. But really, it's a wonderful space that will be able to gather 500 to 800 people, plus a true garden space.
And
so
you guys
again,
have a big plan for the garden space too.
That's right. We got to remember what really made Wellfield what it is, and of course that's the community. This will allow us to engage the community even more than we ever have, and it's very exciting, and it's only because of the community and the generosity of so many individuals.
Absolutely.
Keeping in mind, Wellfield is 100% privately funded for our operations, and about 90% of this is all privately funded. So it's a $14 million construction project that has been underway and is scheduled to wrap up still toward the end of this year in November.
Okay, that's when we can
very
get in
exciting.
space.
Very exciting. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I want to check out some of that space because you guys have a big event coming up.
We do.
It's already started, in fact. I know we're actually airing on Thursday night at the same time.
That's right.
That Groovin' in the Gardens is happening.
We have our Groovin' in the Gardens concert series. We actually started last week. We got rained out, but we're really looking forward to kicking it off this Thursday with Jazz Fest.
Okay.
And actually going Thursday nights all the way up into August. and then Taste of the Gardens on August 25th, kind of a culminating event for us in the summer.
Well, how about we go check out
Let's
some
do
of the
it.
construction in the garden?
Awesome.
All right, let's do that.
So as we're coming in the entrance, this is actually where you'll run right into our admissions desk. So there'll be
kind of the
someone,
welcome counter,
yeah, it's
just
kind of a
where you walk
rounded
into.
counter. So where the camera is right there, just coming right through there. But the cool thing about this is it is all counter seated height. So our staff will actually be seated behind at two reasons. One, it's a little more inclusive for those who might be coming in a wheelchair. It's also great for families with kids, and kids don't have to feel like they're always below the counter. But also, it won't block the amazing views that we have
Which I can already see one of them over
through
here.
the visitor center,
Oh, that's
which is
gorgeous.
really, really cool. And so what I was mentioning
open.
about the natural bringing the outside in, you're seeing that right there. It's like an extension. And of course above us is a 30-foot diameter skylight that is literally allowing this entire space to have natural light, and it's
Which, of course,
gorgeous.
we have a cloudy day today while we're filming this.
But there certainly
That's
could be
okay.
days where you're in here and you might need sunglasses.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
I
okay.
bet. Well,
So-
I love, too, that you have a lot of accessibility that you
Yeah,
guys have considered
yeah.
into the design for this.
Yes, absolutely. So then the guests would be welcomed around this direction.
Okay.
Again, this is the real feature of this building.
This is
And this is
incredible.
that grand hall. And this is a space that has a north room and a south room that will be able to open and close with glass doors. So there's folding doors that cover each one of these sections. And so when we open it all up, that's when we can get up to about 210 people if we maximize the space.
And what a view it is here.
It's fantastic. And the cool thing that you really can't get a sense for right now, you see out the window, you actually see a boardwalk. At the end of July, that little dam that's out there holding the water back will be removed, and the water actually comes right up to the building.
Oh my God!
So when you're standing at that window, right where that lift is, and there's some gentlemen outside, they would be standing in water at that point.
Oh, that
so
is
it's
so
really,
cool.
really cool. But you can see just how much light and glass. There'll be
it's so open
doors
here.
on both sides that lead out to private patios that will be in addition to each one of these spaces. And so it's going to make it a really, really cool event space.
So much thought went into the design of this.
Very much so.
Well, when can people start to visit this space?
This space will be open. The target is to be done by the end of November.
End of November. Okay.
And if things go on track, we may get to that point. And if not, we'll make it work as well. So
either way, there's lots of stuff to see and do here at Wellfield Botanic Gardens.
We've been pretty adaptable over the years.
Yeah, and something's always blooming.
And something's always growing.
Absolutely. Well,
Yep.
thank you so much
Yep.
for showing us a bit around the new construction. It's very noisy here in case you can't tell, but they're doing some great work
They
here.
are doing some great work.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Courtney.
So we are now standing in the pavilion, which is coming along nicely, if I do say.
I
Jen,
know.
thanks so much for joining me
Yeah, of
here.
course.
You guys have big plans for this, including your Groove It in the Summer concert series, which is already happening here right now.
Yes, right now Stephen Perry is playing.
Oh, yeah, like right now while you're watching
right
this on
now while you're
Thursday.
watching this. And then at 8:30 we're going to have Dave Bennett as well. We're so excited.
Awesome. And you guys have a variety of artists
Yes.
playing this year. Do you want to talk about those?
We got a little bit of something for everyone right now.
Oh, great.
All of our concerts are going to be on Thursday nights.
Okay.
Gates will open at 6. Music will start at 7.
Okay.
And then you can buy our tickets online at wellfieldgardens.org, or you can buy them at the gate for that night as well.
That's perfect. And I know the cafe won't be ready quite yet.
Yes, we will have Navarre catering for the concerts.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll also have Vanilla Bean Creamery, or the Chief Ice Cream will be there
Ice
every other
cream.
week.
I love it. So
Yes.
let's look at this pavilion. Is this going to be where the stage will be once the pavilion is finished?
Yes, the stage
Okay.
will be up here, and then all of the seating will be just behind me.
That's fantastic. And how many people do you think the pavilion's going to hold?
300.
300.
Yes, yes.
That's incredible. So it's such a great space. It's covered too.
I know, that's going to be so nice. No more tents. It'll be under the pavilion.
And the concert series that you guys have now, it is rain or shine.
Yes.
Okay, so even if it's, I guess maybe not if it's severe
I
weather,
know.
because I think your first one got rained
Our
out. maybe?
first one did get rained
Okay,
out,
okay.
but we're excited to get back into it this week, especially kicking off Elkhart Jazz Fest. It's going to be an absolutely amazing night.
And all of the concerts are family friendly.
Yes, all of the concerts are family friendly. Bring the kids.
And you might want to also bring, for right now at least, your own chairs.
Yes, I would bring your own
blankets.
chairs, blankets, maybe an umbrella if we see it's going to rain, but we're
Sure.
hoping for shine.
And make sure you stay hydrated. I know that we've been in this heat spell, so make sure
Yes.
everyone does stay hydrated during that. But there is so much to see and do here. I'm really excited for this pavilion coming out, and it'll be done for next year's Groovin' in the Garden
Yes,
series.
yes.
Okay,
Next year,
perfect.
Groovin' in the Gardens will be under the pavilion.
Awesome, awesome. But for now, people can enjoy the series this year until middle of August.
Yes, August 15th is our last concert.
Okay.
We'll have Taste of the Gardens on August 25th.
Awesome. So much to see and do here at Wellfield Botanic Gardens. We hope that you check it out. Lots of new construction happening, but still plenty of tranquility out in the gardens. We'll see you here.